All right, video 2, day 2. Now we're going to talk about the resistance a little bit. Sorry, the resistance bands and the isometric strap. So I got to move this a little bit. Hopefully this works. Perfect. Okay. So resistance band. This is a row. Sorry for the camera work. I was going to have the kids or Heather do this for me, but they are at the jiu-jitsu. So wrap the band around your feet, okay? You can wrap the band around your hands a couple times. Slow feet here, and just rowing back. Now, like I said, with the resistance bands, the tightest part of the movement, or sorry, like the most tension you have on the muscle is at the end. So here, lean back, pull, squeeze at the end, kind of a 5 or 10 second static contraction, and then slow back down again. Now with the bands, as soon as it starts to get kind of easy and you feel the tension come off of your lats, come back again to here. Squeeze, hold, slow back. Okay? Do that until you fail. With the isometrics, hopefully I'll be able to do this. Be able to see this. Okay. This is the lateral raise. Okay. This is probably one of the coolest exercises for your shoulders that you'll see. So you're going to put this strap, the middle of it roughly, you're going to step on it. Okay. And then you're going to get your hands probably on the top rung. Put your hands out just like you would if you had dumbbells doing a lateral raise, but off your wrists, and you're going to lift up. Okay? Now, with an isometric, with the strap, what you're going to do is it's going to be a 90-second set. So, and these are not easy. Okay, they're not the sexiest looking things in the world, but they are not easy at all, and they're so safe, and they're perfect when people are coming back from injuries. I had my one buddy Josh, who was doing he couldn't lift because he was just his shoulder was so messed up from I don't remember what he did, doesn't matter. And I got him on doing isometrics. I said, buddy, just do it like this. I said, you'll build back strength, like for real, and it's so safe on your joints. So what you're going to do is you're going to find that tension, and you're going to go 50%. You're just finding the tension, feeling the tension in your shoulders. Okay. Lateral raise is the same muscles that hit here, except you don't get any triceps. So you're 50%. And then as soon as 30 seconds hits, you're going to go hard. You're going to go maybe 70, 80%. Okay, you're going to go up hard. You're going to feel it, and it's going to be tough. In the last 30 seconds, you're going to try. Okay, you're probably not going to make all 30 seconds. You are trying to rip that band at your feet apart. You're going everything. Make sure you're breathing like this. It's hard, okay? And you should be absolutely fatigued. One thing that you want to do is don't go 100%, just like a choke in jiu-jitsu. You grab a hold of it and you 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%, you slowly squeeze harder. Same thing with this. As you're going, you never want to let off the tension. And then if you fail at, a minute and 20 seconds in it instead of a minute 30, not a big deal, okay? Make sure you mark that down, though, that you're failing that at that point. Track everything, write everything down. Because these workouts are so short, the tracking should be pretty easy. So all of the isometrics that are on here, when I talk about the forearm forklift, it's 30 seconds at 50%, 30 seconds at maybe 80%, and then 30 seconds at all out as hard as you can. And then you give yourself your minute to 3 minutes break, move on to the next exercise. Pull up. So take that strap, either resistance band or the forearm forklift, throw it over top of something. So you're pulling it down so you get you want it to be about here with the isometric. So you're pulling down, you're engaging your lats, and you're doing like just same thing as what you'd be doing for a pull-up, but you're pulling down here. And you're holding 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. With the band, you want to start up here, pull down, squeeze at the bottom and hold like a time static contraction of maybe 10 seconds, and then slowly come back up. And then down, and then squeeze, and then up again. Okay? That's if you can do the, if you have something hanging over. It can be a tree, whatever you have. Hang it over something in your house and then pull down. Okay? Hopefully you have something. Hip thrusts. I know you know how to do these. All the girls in the videos do these, right? Shoulders on something, maybe a chair, your couch. Put some weight here on your hips and then up. Okay? These ones I find are, I don't do these very often, but they are good for your glutes. And what you're going to do is go same exact cadence as all the other stuff. Slow, 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 slow. And at the top, squeeze, and then slow back down again. And then slow up, squeeze, and then back down. Brutal. Okay? Slow leg raise. So I know you know what a leg raise is, but we're here. Hands underneath your butt. Slow down to the bottom. Slow up. Okay, these are rough. And then don't go, you don't want to, you want your feet to get to like, not 45, maybe a little higher than 45, and then back down again. Slow, okay? Hip flexors, low abs. It's a brutalizer for those, okay? Fuck's sakes. And then neck to finish. Eventually with the neck, I'm going to show you guys some stuff if anybody has like small plates, like 5-pound plates, where you can do like little neck things with that. But honestly, the manual resistance is the best. I believe it's the best. One other tip with the neck one is when you're doing these exercises, pin your tongue to the roof of your mouth hard. Okay, like you're trying to put your tongue through the roof of your mouth. That engages something here. And when you do it, your neck is stronger for the movements. Okay? So that manual resistance you'll end up doing twice in a week. Like I said before, it's not the biggest deal if you have to take an extra day off for the weight training. For your other stuff, like I know that I've talked about, and like my social media is a lot like, you know, just like go, go, go and never take a day off and so on. It's true. I don't think that, I'm not a day off kind of a guy. This is the closest to a day off that I've had in, I'm not even sure, since I was sick, I think. I had that stomach virus like a few weeks ago. And then before that, I don't even know the last time. So, but that doesn't mean that you have to go intensely every day. You have to manage your intensity. So, jiu-jitsu is a skill sport. You have to practice the skill as much as you can to get better. But what comes with that is it's high intensity. It's high fatiguing. So you have to kind of be, you have to balance those. Be on the mats as much as possible, but, you know, you're hard rolling. Maybe you can't do that every single class. With this type of training, it is absolutely taxing on the nervous system because you're going to failure, but there's nothing more effective for muscle growth and for strength, in my opinion. So, and in a short amount of time, that is as safe as this is. So that's why it's like kind of a full package. Maybe, like, let's say that, you know, lifting weights quickly and doing, like, you know, 3 sets of 10 or whatever people have said. Let's just say, for instance, that it is as effective as this style of training. It is 5 times more dangerous. When you're lifting weights fast, that's what causes the issues to your joints. And you already have enough issues to your joints with jiu-jitsu, so you don't need that. So, we'll recap the exercises for day 2. So the band or the isometric row. So put it over your feet and pull back. Great exercise. Lateral raise for the shoulders. I would do that with the isometric strap. Your pull-up, isometric band. You can mix those up, right? Do some isometric, some with the bands on different weeks. Hip thrusts are going to be the same each time. Slow leg raise, same each time. And then neck circuit. Make sure again that you're jotting down the times because you want to be progressively overloading still. We still want to look at getting stronger, and that's how you're going to, that's how we'll show improvement. And then at a certain point, you're going to hit some plateaus, and that's fine. Maybe we'll take some extra time off. Maybe we'll switch the training up just slightly and kind of go from there. This does have to be kind of fluid. So, sorry, what I was saying before about the days off, this type of training, you want to do this at a full tank. You don't want to, your muscle's not going to go anywhere if you take an extra day off. And it's not a skill thing. Okay, if let's say that you needed to take an extra day off, maybe do an extra run and do some extra push-up skill work. Okay, not the high fatiguing sets, just the practicing of the movement. And if you can find spots that have lower and lower steps or whatever, or you have like countertop and then you do a chair or whatever, you can do those on those days off because it's not that taxing, but it's still working the skills of the movement. So sometimes what happens when I'm about to do a lifting day, and I'm like super fatigued and I don't want to do it. Not that I don't want to do it. I don't think it would be beneficial for me to do that. I'm not going to have the best workout if I do that. So what I'll do is I'll practice my movements. I'll practice my deadlifts. I'll practice my, I'll practice my deadlifts. I'll practice my bench press, my squats, whatever, where I'm going 50, 60% of max. That way I'm still getting something in and I'm getting some work in, but I'm not getting like super over fatigued when I'm already at that point. So again, this type of training you do want to do on a full tank. So I would say that I think I said it in the message there that it looked like it was, you know what, I can't even remember what days, but give yourself at least 2 days between, maybe even 3 or 4. And if you do, let's say on one week you do it on Tuesday and then you don't do it again until Monday, is that the biggest deal in the world? No, it's not. Ideally you're hitting twice in a week period, but it's really not that big of a deal. You just want to see progression each time that you're doing the workouts. That's it. I'll send you these right now, and I will talk to you. If you need anything from any of this stuff, let me know. Let's have some fun.